Welcome to A Minecraft Winter Wonderland, a brand new survival series for this winter. It's coming up to Christmas soon, so I thought, why not make a really cozy and festive Christmas themed world for the winter? Throughout the series we're going to have loads and loads of festive and cozy builds, warm vibes, and just an absolutely amazing Christmas world. So make sure you do stick around because I'm not going to lie, this series is going to be absolutely amazing. Enjoy the first episode. Of course, I started a new world, and it was absolutely perfect. Wow. Okay, now this is what I call winter. And with the world being fully loaded up and it looking absolutely amazing, I gathered my very first resources. It's our first piece of wood, or maybe our second. We'll never know which one's the first piece of wood. This is monumental. Okay. Is there more to this than I first thought there is? Yes, there is. Oh my golly gosh, look at this. This is absolutely perfect. I was thinking about that big mountain over there as a little point for home, but now I'm actually looking around a little bit. There's a nice flat area here. That would be really nice to build my house on. So I think this area here is actually perfect. And I can have like a little farm island over here. It'll be so perfect. Now before we actually get on to building my house, I do want to explain that I've decided not to kill any animals or friendly mobs in this series. And instead we're going to be surviving solely on the land, which makes it even more exciting and challenging to get the simple tasks done. With a few iron tools and a farm growing back home, I really wanted to get started on my house. But the design I was going for required both spruce and dark oak, and as much as I was surrounded by spruce trees, there was no dark oak anywhere to be found. So I set off on my horse to try and find a dark oak forest. And oh my, it was not long before we found one. So I grabbed a few trees worth of logs, and of course the saplings so we could grow them back at home, and then set off back home to start work on my winter cabin. I had everything I needed now to create a really cozy winter cabin. So it was time to get to work. I started off by adding some details to the already existing front wall to add some texture into the cabin. Once I'd done that, I moved on to adding a few bits of detail to what would be the windows later down the line, and then I moved on to the roof. A big part of this project was making Minecraft fun again to me. Lately, I think I've been playing way too fast in the game, starting the game, getting full iron, full diamond, and then fighting the end dragon, and then giving up on the world. But what I want to do is slow down in the game and have fun, building cool things, and explore, and just make really fun memories in the game. And I'm really excited to explore the possibilities of the game again with this series. But anyway, the roof was partly done. I wanted to focus on the sides and the back of the house before I did any more work on the roof. So that's exactly what I did. The walls didn't really have much to them as it was quite a low down house. So I wanted to get back onto the roof, and as it was snowing, it was a perfect time to see how good the cabin looked with snow on the roof. And just by imagining it, I think it's going to look awesome. The roof was finished and it looked really good, but to get the full effect of the winter cabin, I had to wait for it to snow. And whilst I did that, I decided to work on the back wall, which was just going to be a duplicate of the front. As I was starting the roof, I noticed that the cabin looked a little bit small, so I decided to extend it out before finishing the back wall. But of course, that means collecting some more wood first. And with my inventory stocked back up on spruce, it was finally time to finish the back wall of the cabin, which means it's nearly time to decorate the inside. But of course, I couldn't resist it when I found this cute little snowy fox, so I had to tame him. Okay, so I figured out what I want to do here. I'm going to keep the size of the cabin as it is, and then I think I want to have a nice cozy fireplace in the middle, and then on either side of that I think I'm going to have a staircase that leads up into the sleeping area up the top. So I think it's going to be a really nice cozy design. I was so nearly done with the back of the house, but I did need a little bit more wood, so I decided to grow some more trees, and that is where the decision of which Christmas tree I'm gonna use came in. Of course, it is coming up to Christmas soon, so we needed a Christmas tree, but the problem was there were so many spruce trees that I'd grown, and I couldn't decide which one to choose. So I ended up going with my original choice, because it just looks so much like a Christmas tree, and that's the point of a Christmas tree. But it was absolutely perfect, so that's the one I chose. After grabbing a little bit more wood and finishing off the back, it was finally time to decorate the inside of the cabin. And I must say, it does look pretty nice already. The next step was to get some sand so I can make glass for the windows, and then we could decorate the inside. The windows were in place, so next I moved on to the staircase leading up to the bedroom, and it did take a couple of tries before it looked nice. As much as the double staircase did look really nice from the downstairs of the cabin, there wasn't really much room up, so I decided to go with a single staircase, which would also allow me for more room on the other side of the cabin. Now the inside of the cabin did look quite dark, so the next thing I wanted to do was add a nice cozy fireplace. And I'm not kidding when I say it took about half an hour to get a good design that I actually liked. That's better. Now we have a lovely winter cabin, but obviously it does need to be functional. So let's add in a few chests, a crafting table and furnace, and of course we need some doors. To add the finishing touches to the roof of the cabin, I felt like it really did need a chimney, because everyone's got a fire on in winter and it's so cozy and warm and nice. Well, there you have it, the start of a very festive winter wonderland. This has been a totally new adventure for me, and I hope it has been a new adventure for you as well. I really do hope you did enjoy this video, and if you made it this far, then you're amazing. This really is the start to a cozy winter world, just like I hoped for. Thank you, and I will see you once again in a Minecraft Winter Wonderland. Goodbye.